Welcome to War Thunder. What's up, dude? How y'all doing today? Well, we're back on the dev server, as you can see by the magnificent F-4C Phantom 2. They've done some visual changes to the plane, and they have done a bang-up job, which is to be expected. I mean, one thing Gaijin does is they get the models right. Uh, and some of the touches that you'll see while I do the test flight, you probably will appreciate. Especially if you're waiting for the AIM 7 Sparrow missiles and you love to hit that afterburner. Just something to look at. We'll be taking her up momentarily. Stand by, and we'll see you on the other side. And there you have it, the F-4C Phantom 2. Now, those of you that were sharp, you noticed that the thrust cones on the back of the engines are now articulated. They're beautiful. They work beautifully. You also notice that the Sparrow missile receptacles on the fuselage are in place, including the slots for the fins of the missiles. And those of you that think that I should have tried to land on the carrier, I've tried. And I've got to do a lot more practice. But other than that, I think this is going to be the killer. I think as soon as people get handy with it, there ain't nothing going to touch it. MiG-21s are going to get eaten alive, the same with the T-2s. And the unfortunate part is we're going to be stuck with, I think, 4 at top tier. It's going to be US, Soviet, China, and I think that's about it. This plane is beautiful. It's well done. My strong suggestion to everyone, get rid of this ugly camo. And get, it's going to cost you, what, 500 gold? Let's see. Customization. 200 gold. 200 gold is absolutely worth it. This skin is head and shoulders better than the Dove Gray. So this is what I would recommend. You grind through it, get it. This is worthwhile. Yep. You can purchase it. I don't think you can earn it. So best plane of the patch. And honestly, in the patch, the G91 R3 is an excellent plane. It's got the two 30mm DIFAs. Honestly, Portugal had some of these R3s also, so I was kind of expecting it to be, another one of those Italian premiums, but hey, we got it in Germany because Germany actually liked them. Well, their pilots weren't exactly thrilled with the planes, but they used them. The Soviets, and I haven't done any research on the Soviets because I've got so much to do and so little care whether I do it or not. They do get a MiG-17 AS, which is actually a pack. We can preview it real quick. It's the Cuban MiG-17. I'm not sure whether it's got an afterburner or not. I don't really care. The MiG-21. A lot of people been jonesing for this. And I hope you're happy with it. From what I've seen, it's going to be an also-ran. But, it is what it is. It's a MiG-21. A Delta Wing monstrosity. That's a personal opinion. don't take it to heart. And then we have the Swift twins. Now, the Swift F1, nice looking plane, probably on par with the F9 F2 or F9 F6. 5. F9 F5. It is faster than that down low to the ground. Sea level run, I think I got it up about as high as 180 or 680 miles an hour. You do the metric conversion. The F7. All right, there's a couple of things with the F7. One, there's no radar yet. That's all right because there's no radar guided missiles yet. But it has an afterburner. Now, just a little something about the Swift F7. The F7 was fitted with a radar and air-to-air guided missiles. Fire Streak, Fire something or another. But it had no guns. This plane's got guns. It's got 2 Aidens with 320 rounds. The F1 has 400 rounds for the 2 Aidens. And both Aidens fire right out of here. So it's all on one side. And I believe... Nope. This one's got both sides of the fuselage. So there is a difference between the two planes. And with an afterburner, the F7 is a pretty good plane. It climbs well, it accelerates well, and it's probably going to be one of the planes that I'll use a lot. That repair cost, though, needs to come down on both of them. That is way, way too high. 20,000? Way out of league. When you think, let's see. Hunter F1 is at 15,000. Hunter F6 is at 17,000. Both of the Swifts need to come down massively. The Seahawk, 14,000. That needs to come down. The Attacker's at 14,000. That's too high. The Sea Venom, 8,120. That is about right. Everything in this tier here shouldn't be any more than about 9 or 10,000 maximum. The bombers maybe a little more, but Vampire 14,000, 14,500, whereas the Venom, which is a better plane, is at 6,100. Gaijin really needs to stop looking at stupid statistics, because statistics don't always tell you the whole story. Japan, still nothing, which I really didn't expect them to change that and get them something new. Although I really, really, really wish they'd get rid of the R2Y2, Kai V2, and Kai V3. Just delete them. Anyone who's already got them, they can keep them, but get rid of them. They are an eyesore and just horrible. I'm not even going to go over China because I got no interest in China whatsoever. Now, I haven't flown the Reggiani RE 2005. I'm not going to waste my time getting the Vampire, the CL-14 or CL-13 Mark IV, or the F-86K. Well, I will get them eventually. I'm just not going to bust my back getting them. When I think that the G91YS is a better plane than the F-86K or the CL-13 Mark IV. And that price needs to come down. There's a reason people don't play planes. They don't play the Access because the damn expenses are way too high. Super Mystere. Beautiful plane, don't fly it. F-86K, not worried about getting it. I'll get it eventually, but I gotta have a reason to fly one of the planes in the French line. And right now, there's just no reason to fly. Gaijin needs to get their act together. But beautiful plane, love it, won't leave it. Need this Phantom in my lot, but quickly. Oh, and let's take a look real quick. The F-89B and the F-89D. 7540 in gold for the F-89B and 3770 for the F-89D. The F-89D is probably going to be most useful in ground attack because it's only got Mighty Mouse missiles. It has no gun. So if you're interested in this plane, you must be interested in using it for ground attack. Therefore, the price is a lot lower. You can use the missiles for air-to-air, but it's not that good. Maybe if you're going up against Tu-4s. The F-89B, 620mm cannons, awesome plane. Whatever you point and click at is going to get erased. That's pretty much it for this time around. This Subdude signing out. Y'all have a pleasant today, a better tomorrow, and we'll catch you in the sky in Air Realistic on the good maps. From the dev server. Good night, folks.